They say 1967 was the last time we danced, hoisting silver, hearts entranced. Since then, fate's played a wicked game, but we wear the crest, we chant the name. Clear the track, here comes Shaq, Ellis and Keon gonna take you back.
I'm strong and Horton won't ever fade, nor the tragic Lenny McDonald trade. Paul Henderson with game-winning goals, I've got 50 while Steve Thomas reloads.
Silla lit the night with 10, Turnbull fired 5 from the back end. Clark threw thunder, Gilmore spun gold, Sundin stood tall, brave and bold. Kuja clawed saves from the jaws of defeat, Salmon's epic rushes, pure elite. Rima cried, we cried too, Matthews came and hope felt new. Mono weaves, now Lander flies, Riley's rush electrifies. Mitch is gone, we wish him well, now steps up, time will tell. Johnny T still going strong, maybe this year things won't go wrong. We've seen the ghosts, we felt the pain, but every April we rise again. Son of a pitch, I'm a Leaf fan. When Gretzky's high stick went unseen, when Montreal crushed our playoff dream, when Boston came back from 4-1 down, we wore the blue, we bore the frown.
What's up, insiders? Great to see you tonight. The Maple Leafs and the Blue Jackets. We're riding high with optimism here, Toronto fans. Insiders, let's go. We got one game in the books. We're off the schneid. Let's get another win tonight. Great to see everybody here in the chat. Stefan, Carmen, CK, Jansen, everybody, so great to see you here in the regular chat. And of course, we have the vertical chat as well with Steph and Daniel Barry, Sports Highlights, Billy F. Great to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us. There's Joel Hampton as well. Go Leafs, go. Great to see you, Joel. Great to see you, DBSH. Cheers, my man. Now, let's get after it. Let's switch it up. I'm sorry, we're a little bit late here. Groceries took almost 45 minutes at pickup. To pick up, we pulled in, waited 45 minutes, and here we are, finally got the groceries away, and we're rolling. Let's get this over to the important screen with the scoreboard on it, and fire up this AIscore.com graphic that's really, really cool. Follows the puck along the ice for us, and shows the graphic. Oh my God, what happened to all my graphics? They're gone. All right, there's the score. Boom, there we go. Now we're in business. A little bit better here. All right. Now my my TV is off here. What the heck? Had the stream of the game going right here, and now it is, my screen is completely dark. So we'll have to go to plan B. These cats, oh my goodness. There's Connor in the house with the Blue Jackets emojis. I love it. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, Connor, and cheers to 500. Make sure you check out Connor's channel. Throw that link out there, Connor, and make sure, let's get Connor over 500 as the Leafs and the Jackets 0-0, 18-11 in this one. So far there, we got to refresh this and get the right scoreboard up. There we go. Now we're in business. Get those stats in there. The goalies tonight, Joseph Wall for the Toronto Maple Leafs and Greaves for the Blue Jackets. All right, well, this is, bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to get this new chat graphic up as well. We've got a new, as we had a few nights off there in between streams. We had Tom's Orchestra concert on Tuesday night when the Leafs finally got the win over the Blues. All right, where is that chat browser source? There it is. There's Connor cheering for the Blue Jackets. There you go. And make sure to check out the link to Connor's. Oh, there it is. Where'd it go? Where's my OBS? Man, I am so unorganized here. There we go. Make sure to check out Connor's link. 3 subscribers away from 500 over there for Connor. So hit that thing and get over there and cheer on our buddy Connor, who's helping with the streams here on his channel. Keep kicking butt, man. There's CK in the chat. Go Leafs, go. Go Leafs, go. 2 saves already here for Joseph Wall. 3.5 minutes into this one. I have to try and figure out why my computer is not working over there. There you go. Hey, I like that Gamecast you're using in the background. Might have to check it out. Appreciate that, Connor. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. We're going to start the vertical up as well. That's live now. Perfect. That's in play. That's why. Technical difficulties over here, but we're getting closer to getting this thing figured out. Because at least we figured out that the monitor has unplugged. This is so painful. All right, there we go. I think we're in business. And finally, I've got the screen back on with the lineups and the game so that we can start this play-by-play and get this play-by-play going much better than it was before here. All right. Greaves in net for Columbus. Columbus kind of just middling in the middle of the Metro right now. Just not really doing great, but not doing horrible either. Kind of 500 team, and the Leafs are unfortunately in that spot as well right now. But there's Earthquake Jake. Leafs winning tonight helps the Penguins in the standings do us a favor. All right. Gotta fix this chat here. So there we go. There's Cowan with the puck. Gets tripped up. And there's going to be a power play coming up here for the Leafs with 14:48 to go in the first period. Who's going to the box for the Jackets? Looks like it's Charlie Coyle tripping up Cowan as he's coming up out of the left far side there. Stick gets stuck in his skates, and that's the end for Coyle. He's heading to the box for 2 minutes, and the Leafs starting it out here with the power play. Easton Cowan getting some minutes here on the power play tonight. Power play 1. Cowan, Riley, Yarncrook, Nylander, and Tavares. Here is the pass, the face-off 1 by the Leafs. Pass from Riley over to Nylander. His shot from the point saved by Greaves. Got a hair in my eye. What is going on? Go Leafs, go! Thanks, man. Good to see you. Glad you're here hanging out with us. Earthquake Jake 9884 whatever. I don't know why these chats have these handles now, but here come the Leafs now, winning the faceoff, sends it back to Morgan Riley. Riley skates into the middle, now drops it off to Tavares. Tavares down low, looking for Nylander. Nylander goes back into the middle, skips right over the stick of Johnny Tavares, and out to the far side. Picking it up there is Riley. He loses control on it, and here come the Blue Jackets with a break. Shot goes wide as he doesn't force a save there from Wall. Thank goodness, but man, here just really unorganized by the Leafs power play. 17.6% at home this season. It's middle of the pack, 17th in the NHL. Here's Morgan Rielly bringing it out of his own zone at the neutral zone, drops it back for Easton Cowan. Cowan sends it over to the far side boards, and it's a dump and chase for the Leafs. At least the puck's staying in the Jackets' territory. Here's a pass out front, misses everybody. Here's a shot from Nylander, saved, goes out wide, and now wrapped around the boards. Passed back into the middle for Rielly, down low to the side, and a great chance there for Yarncrook, but he's beaten to the puck by the Blue Jackets player, and the Leafs can't capitalize there. 30 seconds left on the power play. Here's Cowan, near side, pulls it back to the middle for Robertson. Robertson back down low to Cowan. Now drops it off. Back to the point for Nylander. Nylander's shot doesn't get through. Blocked. Shot by Cowan. Saved by Greaves. And the Leafs getting a couple shots here on the power play. 10 seconds left. Rielly at the point. Sends it into the middle. Leaves it over for Robertson. Near side. Shot. Blockered away into the corner. McMahon sends it back to the point. Now over to McCabe. McCabe back down low to Robertson. Backhand goes just wide. And the power play is over. The kill is completed by the Blue Jackets. But the puck stays in Jackets territory. And the Leafs. Oh, there's a trip up there by Michelli. And now the Jackets will have the opportunity on the penalty kill. The power play. Not the penalty kill. Oh, man. All right, let me mess with these graphics here a little bit. Decided to do this one standing up tonight because I am tired of sitting all day today at work, and just needed to stand up tonight. So here we are, right? Here we are. All right. Going with the purple tonight. I got to switch that into the blue with the blue box there or something. Let's see what we got here in the chat. Only price for free admission to the stream is a like. Thank you, CK. You know it. Thank you for hitting that like button. It helps bring more hockey fans here to the chat. We got 43 in the house right now and 13 likes. Smash that like button down below. Help us by bringing in more fans. Share this out to your friends. Let's get some more people in here. And as well, we got the vertical live here. 14 watching and 6 likes. Hey, there's Tom. There you go. Hey, I know I've been a subscriber for maybe a year or two. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Love and appreciate your work. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, here is Tom in the house. How you doing? Tired? Yeah. Too many screens today for Tom, I think.
I mean, it took us an hour to be silent for 2 minutes today.
Wow. That's crazy.
And so that means we lost all of our Friday fun minutes.
Well, that means it's going to be a crappy day tomorrow.
However, it's not because of Thanksgiving. And since I was at orchestra, I missed my IAR thingy.
Oh, yeah.
And so I have to do it tomorrow, and it's going to piss me off.
All right, well, there you go. So Tom's got some real-life issues here with school. And the Leafs have a real-life issue with a penalty kill coming up here. As the trip there by Matthias Michelli. And now with 12:29 left in the first period, the Leafs going on the kill.
I just caught this kitty.
There we go. Perfect. There we go. All right, so now we've got that. I just got to make myself a little bit in the box here as the Leafs are getting the kill going here. Werenski back to get it for the Columbus Blue Jackets. I want to call them the Columbus Crew. Connor would understand that, and any MLS fans in the house would understand that. But, yeah, definitely want to call them Columbus Crew. But, yeah, the Columbus Blue Jackets, I saw a funny article here about how it might be one of the most irrelevant sports franchises in all of sports. Here is a pass back to Werenski. Sends it wide on the shot from the near circle. Number 19, Adam Fantinelli. Here comes Werenski, bringing it back into the zone again. Sends it to the far side. Leafs not looking good here on this kill. Columbus keeps moving the puck well. Almost finding the near side, Fantilli again. But the puck goes just wide of his stick. And here's Lawton with a chance. His shot goes wide, or just a blocker save there by Greaves. There you go. Joel says, "What's up, Tom?" And there's CK says, "Tom." Love it. Yeah, he's got school issues, man. Kids, orchestra's been making him do too much extracurricular there with soccer. He's been being a little slacking with his homework. So we can't have that. Got to fix that problem. Here is Columbus coming in the zone. Far side. Shot. Saved there by Wall. Rebound out in front. Will go past everyone and out of the zone. And Nylander looks to be tripped up, or maybe he just blew a tire. But Provorov brings it forward for Columbus and then fans on the puck. It goes down into the corner. Luca Del Belluz chasing after the puck there for Columbus. God, I hope I don't have to say that guy's name again tonight. Here's OEL up to Nylander. Nylander dumps it down for Max Domi to chase as they go in for the switch. The new line tonight here with Domi and McCann. And man, it's gonna be fun to watch that second line tonight. There's Richard Fewer in the house, 19th like. Great to see you, Richard. Thank you for hanging out with us, and thank you for those comments, my man. Much appreciated. And here's a chance for Provorov. And nope, it's going to be going back outside the zone. Man, Werenski just always with the puck for Columbus. Their main defenseman, number one guy. Damon Severson, number 78. All right, here's Coyle on the ice for Columbus. Shots on goal, 5 for the Leafs, 3 for the Blue Jackets. Breakout game for Matthews. I wish it'd be a breakout game for Matthews, but that is not possible. He is not in the lineup tonight. Is he? I haven't seen him on the ice. I think he's still hurt. Go Leafs, go! Go Leafs, go! Getting that chant going there, Richard. I love it. Thank you, sir. There we go. All right. Connor says, should have had a shorthanded goal on the penalty kill, but one went wide where the net was open on the side and one was blocked. There you go. Connor saying, should have had a goal. Here comes Mermis for the Leafs. Dumps it down. Greaves goes out of his net to try and play it. Easton Cowan will get there first. Cowan back to the point. Shots deflected in front and will go just wide. Now, here is Stetcher with it. Troy Stetcher, newest member of the Maple Leafs. And there's Lorentz with a big hit here on the near side in Columbus territory as Columbus breaks out with the puck. Shot is wide and into the netting, and we'll have a face-off with 7:58 left in the first period. What a hit there by Lorentz on Christensen. Nice hit there. That's how you get it going. Hopefully that will liven up our buds. All right. Let's get this Also, some news on, we've got some news here on Anthony Stolarz. It is a little worse than we thought, says Coach Craig Berube. So that's not good. That is not good. Stolarz out, but man, it is a good thing that our guy, Mr. Joseph Wall, is back and playing very good hockey right now with a very decent goals against, a 1.96. Even better now as he's gotten a few minutes in here against the Blue Jackets without a goal given up. Wall has been great, but we need Anthony Stolarz back, and God, hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later. All right, some other news here. Let's see. No. That's not what I was looking for. Big shout out to Mr. Steven Asselin for the awesome song there you hear in the pregame. Unfortunately, we had to cut it off tonight because I had to. I just didn't have the time, as those stinking groceries just were took way too long. All right, 7:58 left in the first period. Leafs. Would love to see a goal here to get the Leafs started off the right way. Oh man, Connor, 1 subscriber away from 500. So close, he can smell it. Make sure you go check out Connor's channel and get that thing done. Let's get Connor that 500 subscribers over there on YouTube. Way to go, my man. I'm proud of you, Connor. From the start, man, you've been around for a long time, and I am so proud to call you a friend. Thanks for doing what you're doing, buddy. There you go. Oh, my God, we're 1 away. Get over there and smash that subscribe button over at Connor's channel, as he's helping big time there for the insiders with these Leaf streams right now. Keep up the great work, Connor. There you go. Lisa in the house. Hey, Lisa, great to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us. And thanks for letting everybody know how many likes we got so that we can get more people in the chat. 22, says Lisa. All right. Oh, man, my internet is going way slow here. What's happening? There you go. It says, subscribe, people. I'm not even a fan of the Leafs, but this guy does good work. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ooh, now I'm way behind there. We got another penalty coming up here, and man, my internet is just going way... Oh, now I know what's happening. That's a cat. That's a cat that's guilty. No, come here, you little hag. Oh, man. I'm like, what's going on? The game keeps freezing up on me. Well, this is why. Right here. Guilty. Guilty as charged. Right here. All right, there we go. Now we're live, and the Leafs are on a power play. 1:38 left on that power play in the zone. Here it is at the point for Riley. Riley looking for Willie Nylander. He goes back, drops it off for Tavares. Tavares, far side. Now flipped across for Willie Nylander. Switch there. Easton Cowan switches with him. Now goes to the far boards, and Tavares tries to get it out to the point, but it's picked off there by Columbus and intercepted there, not out. Willie Nylander sends it down low, shot, rebound, right out in front, cannot hit it home, and we get the puck cleared. Man, Toronto back on the power play, Lisa. We've got 55 seconds left, and the Leafs are this close to opening the scoring tonight. Go, Leafs, go! Go, Leafs, go! Let's get a goal. Here's a chance right now, as we've got OEL at the point with McMahon in the middle. Michelli on the far side. Puck at the top of the circle. Shot. And it's a blocker save. Out to Michelli on the near boards. Back to OEL. OEL at the point. Takes his time. Sends it across to Michelli. Michelli. Back to OEL. And the Leafs just taking their time there at the top at the point. Not really getting anything going. And there's McCann with a chance in the middle. McMahon Final seconds of the power play. Here is Robertson, drops it off for Michelli. He tries to go cross ice, and that will go completely out of the zone. And power play number 2 has been killed for the Leafs tonight. And then on icing on the dump in as McMahon can't get there, and the Blue Jackets will have an offensive zone face-off. We want a goal. We want a goal, Lisa. Yes, we do. Come on, buds. Let's get this thing started. I need to start a poll up in this chat. And I had a good idea, too, and then I lost it. But, restore chat. There we go. All right, now, how's this one going? Perfect. Nope. That's the wrong one. All right, here is Severson with the puck for Columbus. Sends it down into the Leaf zone. Number 19, Adam Fantinelli with the puck. Launches it in, and Simon Benoit picks it up for the Buds, bringing it out of his own end. Circles back yet again. Sends it across to OEL. OEL returns it, and now sent here for Lawton, who gets turned around there and dumps it down for a possible icing. No, icing's waved off. So the Jackets will send it down the ice, and that one will go for icing as Benoit gets there for the Leafs, and we'll have an offensive zone face-off here with under 5 minutes left in the first period. All right. There you go. Got to set up the ad stuff now. Connor, you got that, man. Good luck, dude. You get to do that. That's so fun. I'm so excited for you, man. Congratulations. 500 subscribers, dude. Well done, Connor. On the road to 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, man. If I could do it, you could do it. Cheers, Connor. Well done. Well done. All right, here's Tavares. Nice play to keep the puck in there for the Leafs. Oh, sent down low for Yarncrook. He drops it off all in front of the net by himself. Shot from the point. Rebound. Greaves just making save after save after save. The Leafs just pelting them wide. And there's another shot goes wide. And finally picked up there by Manichuk and calmed down a little bit for the Blue Jackets. Number 78, Severson sends it across the ice to Lundstrom. Lundstrom looking forward for number 65. Who's that guy? Del Baggio. Della Bella Balusa. We got the good old Italian boy on the ice. Here comes the Leafs. Shot from the middle goes just wide there by number 28, 29. I can't tell who that was. Maybe Lawrence or Lawton. Here's a shot from the middle, goes just wide and into the netting as we will have a face-off and another break in play. Lots of great saves there by the Columbus netminder as the Leafs just could not get the puck over the skate and the pad of the goalie there for Columbus. All right, let's see. We got to add the poll on here. Yes, we do need shots on goal for sure. There's Jonathan Scott in the house. Good evening, Leafers and TSI Mike. Good to see you, Jonathan. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. All right, let's get this poll going here. How optimistic are you the Leafs season? 1 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 to 9, 10. All right, so this one here will do how optimistic are you for the Leaf season on a scale of 1 to 10? So we'll start that poll there. Make sure you get your vote in immediately. I will have to add my vote in right now. Maybe I'll be the first vote in the poll. Maybe I won't. But I'm going to go with the 7 to 9. Gonna give that one there. There's Brandy Gale in the house. Go, Leafs, go. Good to see you, Brandy. All right, let's pop this chat back out. There we go. Here we go. Now let's see if this thing will work. We want a Leafs goal. Go, Leafs, go. Where is the... There it is. Oh, this changes every time? That's annoying. There we go. This is annoying. So I got to make sure I add these polls in here because this... oh, no way. You got to be kidding me. No, six minutes. Let's go. All right, the computer's going to restart in 6 minutes that I'm watching the Leafs game on. So hopefully we can get to the intermission. And as well, hopefully we can get a new link in here. Man, oh man. There we go. Go Leafs, go. Brandy, great to see you. Thanks for being here. Shots are 10-3, Lisa. We are rocking tonight. 11-3 now, shots on goal. The Leafs are really, really kicking it here. And Greaves has been playing great for Columbus. All right, we got the wave going. I love it. The pink wave in the house. Go, Leafs, go, says Lisa Aiello. Get that chant going here in the chat. And man, oh man, the cats are getting crazy down here. And so are the Buds as we've got a little skirmish in front of the net, in front of Joseph Wall. There we go, there we go. The cat was wanting to come say hi. So Olivier on the career high of 18 goals last season for the Blue Jackets. Where are you going, dude? Where are you going, huh? You gonna jump? Shh. Nice jump. Oh, now you got to see the sister. These two cats are the best cats. Brother and sister, they are the bomb. And it is the brother that is always turning off the TV and the stream. Yeah, that guy's fault. Now, as he's on the computer already. Oh, my God. All right, here we go. Leafs with possession of the puck here in the neutral zone with 2:08 left in the first period. Yarncrook dumps it back to Simon Benoit. Benoit wraps it over to Willie Nylander. And now it is the next pass is broken up there by Columbus and sent back down into their own end. Number 78, Severson with it, drops it off to Matichuk. Matichuk looking up the ice. That got deflected off a Leaf skate at the red line and will not go for icing. Joseph Wall sends it out to Max Domi. Domi sends it into the middle for a streaking Riley. Back out to the right for McMahon. His shot just goes wide and will wrap all the way around the boards. Max Domi can't quite get there. And they'll regroup. Domi in the midfield. What is this, a soccer game? Robertson looking at trying to get the puck off of Ivan Provorov, and he can't get it out of the corner there. And Robertson just working at that puck, trying to get it out. They finally do, out to the point, and a long shot from Nick Robertson is right into the chest of the Columbus goalie. The 12th shot on goal of the game so far for the Maple Leafs. 12-4. Man, it has been a while since the Leafs have been leading the shots on goal like that. There you go, CK in the house with the eyeballs. Cheers. Great to see you, CK. Thanks for hanging out with us, man, and thanks for all the kind words to the family, everybody here in the chat. It's awesome. So awesome. Offensive zone production over 5 minutes for the Leafs to 2 for the Blue Jackets. But here come the Blue Jackets. Matty Chucks finds Olivier, who works it down the right side, near side. And it's taken away there by Steven Lorentz. Lorentz behind the boards, back behind the net, sends it up the ice. And now Scott Lawton with it. Lawton's pass into the middle, broken up there by Sillinger. Sillinger sends it over to Severson. And his pass into the middle is broken up by Jake McCabe. Long pass goes right down in on goal, and with 20 seconds left in the first period, it stays 0-0. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Go Leafs. Great to see you, DBSH. Thanks for being here. We got the wave going. Everybody saying hi and getting the cheers in, and go Leafs, go. You know it. Let's get a goal here with the last 20 seconds of this period. That would be nice. That would be very, very nice. Here's the face-off win by Columbus, and that will probably not happen. And now the puck is up and out of the zone, but now taken back by the Leafs with 9 seconds to go. Dakota Joshua with the takeaway, slides into the zone on the far side, sends it in for Tavares, sends it out front, and the last shot right in before the end of the period is gloved by Greaves, and we will have the first intermission, a shot there by Jake McCabe, and the Leafs cannot get anything going just yet, but a decent period there from the Buds. A lot of attacking time zone. That was good. I'll take it. I'll take it. There's SOP True in the house. Let's go, Mike. Go, Leafs, go. Great to see you, True. Make sure you guys check out True's video over on Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central. He was playing some rivals today on the SOP account and knocking out the Hugo Lloris objective as well on his account, playing some Elite Division rivals. So if you want to check that out, we'll put the link in the chat. If not, then maybe we'll just send you there after the live stream, which is going to happen regardless. So cheers to you, True. Thanks for kicking some butt on the EAFC account. And anybody who plays EAFC, check out SOP True. This man is unbelievable. Professional player for that video game. If you want to get the best players in that game, the best rewards, DM True at True Killer on X and Discord, and as well on SOP Soccer here on YouTube. So, don't forget the TikTok, right, True? We got to make sure to get over there and check out and follow True's TikTok. How many followers you got over there, True? 2,000 now? Something like that? Crazy. The best tactics, all that stuff is right there. SOP True. Is he saying hi to Brandy? Love it. Absolutely love it. We are rolling along here 0-0. Let's check the other scores around the league. Washington and Montreal tied at 1 with 4 minutes left in the first period. And man, St. Louis Blues. What happened there? The Leafs beat the Blues, and the Blues are whooping up on the Flyers 2-0 here in with about 18 minutes into the first period. So maybe there's plenty of time for that to change. But hey, you're welcome, True. You are very welcome, man. You're very welcome. All right. Let's see. Who's next here? Who's next? New York Islanders against the Detroit Red Wings. 2-0 Isles. Shabanov and Ritchie with the goals for the Isles. Here we got New Jersey and the Florida Panthers. The Panthers up 1-0. Of course, the Atlantic Division team is winning over the Metropolitan Division team. What the heck? That is not what we want to see here. That is not what we want to see. Let's see. What else we got here? And Edmonton and the Tampa Bay Lightning. So finally, yes, an Atlantic team is losing to the Oilers, the Edmonton Oilers. Man, did we ever have so much fun over the playoffs with Edmonton Stanley Cup runs over the last couple of years. Canada getting behind their teams. And man, the Edmonton Oilers so close, but losing to the Panthers. But what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? All right, so we are in intermission. It is time to turn this water into a coffee. and then it's going to be a little bit of Blackberry Crown after that. But we got to pace ourselves here tonight. All right, here we go. Let's, Larry G, thanks for doing this. Great job. Thank you, Larry. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate the kind words very, very much. All right, let's get a little bit of a break here for the first intermission, and we'll see you guys in just a few minutes. right, Insiders, we're back for the second period, and I've switched it up. I got rid of the hoodie. It's time for the Leafs jersey. We need the Leafs to get a goal here and start this period out right. A shot, quick shot there by the Blue Jackets. Nice save by Wall. And we're back underway here in the second period. We'll get to these comments here in a minute. Man, oh man. Speaking of that, CK, we got something here. Let me pop out this chat here. That overlay URL. There we go. Now we're in business. So with that, I actually just wanted to show you guys some of the cool stuff that we're working with here. So TSI Allison is really, really good at making gummies, edibles. Yes, every day, baby. We got one for the second period, and then we got one for the third period. Let's go. This is our homegrown strain. It's called Chicken Shit Sunshine. It's absolutely amazing. Snoop would love it. CK Snoop would love this. Here we go. Let's get it going. Halloween's over now. We got to get rid of the get rid of the old stuff here. All right, Leafs with the puck in their own end. Send it across the boards. Columbus is there. Now Max Domi settles the puck along the boards. Can't get the puck out. And Columbus sends it up into the netting. Nick Robertson looks to the sky. Wanted to get a penalty there, but it hit the netting and didn't go out of play. There you go, Brandy, with the Leafs logos. Let's go. Let's get a goal here right off the bat. Leafs have struggled here in the second period. A -9 goal differential in the second period this season. Yes, we need a goal. Let's get it, Brandy. Let's get it. Here's Lawton getting tossed from the circle, and Lorentz will come in. Independent. I hope the non-hockey fans that booed Mitch and threw his jersey on the ice are happy now. LOL. Hey, you know what? It's not. We're not doing so hot right now without him, but we're coming back. We're starting to turn things around now. I don't think having Mitch Marner really would have made a difference for the Leafs with what we've seen so far this season. Here's Easton Cowan, brings it across the blue line, snaps his shot in the middle of the ice and right into the glove of Greaves. And man, the Leafs just cannot get anything going here. A nice little, nifty little move there by Easton Cowan. Man, Easton, what a guy. Should find the promos that he was doing for us in the Playoff Pulse campaign. Speaking of, this, what happened to the games broadcast. So yeah, that things have changed here at TSI. Here I am. I'm TSI Mike. I was the guy who was behind the scenes of the entire operation. And now no more radio apparently. So here we are. Andrew Parra in the house. What's up, Andrew? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. There we go. Now we're... Need to get that picture, though. Filters. There it is. Okay, now we're in business. There we go. All right. We've got this thing figured out. Now let's get back to the action. Easton Cowan working it up there with Lawton. Gets the puck back in the middle, but it scoots just over his stick. 2 shots tonight. 16 minutes in ice time on Tuesday versus St. Louis for Easton Cowan. How many minutes will he get tonight? Here's Willie Nylander. Leafs offensive zone, far side. In the middle for Tavares. His backhand shot right into the chest of Greaves, and he makes save number 15 on the night. 17:29 left in the second period. We've got a couple goose eggs on the board, 0-0. Werenski holding off Stetcher there. All right, face off to the right of Greaves. Nah, that's the wrong way to go in there. All right, face-off coming up. Same spot as the last one. And the puck goes out of play, and we'll do it again. 25 seasons for the Columbus Blue Jackets. That's crazy. Kirill Marichenko getting it done in his career. 21 goals in 2022-23. I've never even heard of the guy. What's that tell you? I'm not even in the camera right now. What the heck? All right. I got to fix this. There we go. ESPN, and we've got the game cast up. Perfect. Here come the Blue Jackets trying to push the offense onto the Leafs. Chance out in front here, goes wide and goes back to the point. Good puck movement here by the Columbus Crew, the Blue Jackets. Their shot goes wide, picked up by Werenski at the point, sends it into Ferrelli. Fantilli, not Ferrelli, and Fantilli scores, and the Blue Jackets take the 1-0 lead over the Leafs. What the heck? Oh, man, the Leafs. Not a good start here to the second period, as McCabe was just getting outworked there in front by Voronkov, and it's 1-0 Blue Jackets. So not the start we wanted here for our Leafs tonight. Not the start. There you go. Andrew says, I'm good with Mike, play-by-play announcer. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Appreciate that. And Brandy says, same, Andrew. Leafs. Love it. Thank you, Brandy and Andrew. Much appreciated. And then Michael Williams in the chat says, hi. How you doing, Michael? Good to see you. All right, Leafs with the puck in the neutral zone, sent back to OEL. OEL will send it up across the ice to Simon Benoit. Benoit flicks it into the middle, looking for Stetcher, and he loses the puck, and it's taken there by Columbus. Kent Johnson sends it up the ice right there to the Leafs. Leafs there with Michelli. Michelli sends it back to OEL. 15:50 left in the second period. Columbus still getting forward. Lots of pressure from Columbus in this one so far. Here's Nick Robertson. Up the ice, sends it across, and the pass goes too far wide. And now back to the point and out. Stetcher can't hold it in, and the puck will go all the way back there to Mermis. And Mermis turns it over, but a good back check there by McMahon, saving a possible goal. There's a nice hit from the Blue Jackets as they go off on the change. And here's McMahon. McMahon got two coming in on the far side, but can't get the pass off to him. 15 minutes left in the second period. 1-0 Blue Jackets. Here in the second, the Blue Jackets somehow taking the lead over the Leafs, even though the Leafs have outshot the Blue Jackets 15-6 so far. Here is Columbus taking it back behind their on-fire goalkeeper, and Lorentz with the pressure on for the Leafs. Skating up and out is Charlie Coyle. Coyle sends it in on goal. Rebound there pops out in front to Matthew Olivier, and it's saved by Joseph Wall. And we'll have a whistle here with 14:33 to go in the period. There you go. Andrew says, I hope the Blue Jays sign Kyle Tucker or trade for him. Whatever to get it done. That would be absolutely huge. That would be amazing to add Kyle Tucker into that lineup there for the Blue Jays if they want to try and run it back and go after the World Series, as they were so stinking close. There you go. I love it with the emojis, Brandy. Here come the Buds. Nice play in the middle for Lawton. Lawton spins, turns, sends it over to Cowan on the near side. Cowan sends it back to the point for McCabe. He pinches in and dumps it back down to Cowan. Cowan sends it back to the far side, right there at the circle, glove down, and now flipped to Scott Lawton. He takes a shot and he fans on it. Now pushes it forward to Lorentz, out to behind the net. There for Cowan. His pass into the middle is intercepted by Columbus, and now Simone Benoit will take the puck back for the Leafs in their own end as Columbus goes off for the change. Let's move this thing a little bit here. Whoa. All right, here we go. That's a little bit better, because now I'm at least can stand here in front of the that stinking audio. All right, here we go. Mermis with a shot, 87 miles an hour. The puck squirts out to the side, and the Leafs try to jump on it, but they can't. And it is covered up there by the keeper, Greaves. And we will have a whistle as the Blue Jackets break the ice first. Fantilli with the goal for Columbus. 1-0 for the Blue Jackets. Come on, Leafs. We got it. We have to roll on to roll on that win against St. Louis last time out. There's Big Jam Roll. What's up, Big Jam Roll? Says first comment blocked. Woot. Did I block? I didn't block your block anything. Did I, Big Jam Roll? Good to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, Big Jam Roll. So the Leafs with a trailing this one 1-0. Come on, Buds. We got to get this thing going. Got to get this thing tied up here before the third period. Voronkov with the goal. They gave it to Voronkov. Fantilli's shot as he gets the assist. And we've got, let's see, any other stats? There was just a single assist on that one for the Blue Jackets, unless it was to a D-man, which it was, Zach Werenski, who has been all over the place for the Blue Jackets. That guy, every single time I look up at the TV, it's number 8. Zach Werenski with the puck. Suni in the house with the wave. I love it, Suni. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. And then Big Jam Roll says Bichette is a passenger. Yes, he was pretty much a passenger for the entire playoffs up until the World Series, but he did have a couple clutch hits in the World Series, coming back off that injury. But yes, very injury prone. So we all have our takes on Bo Bichette. All right, here we go as the Leafs get bundled in to the goalie. Yarncrook just pushed in to Greaves. And with 13:18 on the clock, here come the Blue Jackets up the ice. A nice pass into the middle for Coyle. Coyle loses it. And now here is Tavares. Tavares sends it back looking for his own defenseman, OEL, but it goes all the way past him back to Joseph Wall. Wall sends it up the boards, and it's picked off there by who else but number 8, Zach Werenski. Now taken off his stick by the Leafs, and Nylander will send it in, and it goes right in on Greaves. It'll be another shot on goal and another whistle for a face-off to most likely the right of this goalie, who just keeps stopping every single shot the Leafs put in his direction. So flying the jet, career starts 22-23 with 1. He had 8 the next season, 11 in 24-25, and 12 so far this season. Jet Graves. His name is Jet. His first name is Jet, like an airplane. Jet. That's crazy. Steph, and what's up, my man? Good to see you, Steph. We got those eyeballs in the chat. Let's go. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. Go, Leafs, go. Here comes the puck sent down by the Blue Jackets. Chasing down there is Domi to get it. He'll flip it up to McCann. McCann sends it up the boards for a flying Robertson, who tries to make a move around the defender, Dante Fabro, but he is cut off, and the Leafs will have to chase it back into their own end. Robertson breaks it free with Mermis, and it's sent up here to Stetcher. Stetcher sends it up the ice, and is that going to be an icing? It is going to be an icing, so we'll have the face-off back in the Leafs' defensive zone. Wednesday night, the Pacers and the Raptors. Wednesday at 7 Eastern on TSN. So that's 6 whole days from now. There you go. TSI, did you make it to the Hawks game? No, I did not, Big Jamroll. I did not. So we were looking at the tickets, and the cheapest that they were was about $105 a ticket. Now, when you take that times 6, and then you add food or beverages and all that kind of stuff, I don't make that kind of money, man. So, yeah, that's just not for me. But can't afford those games, man. It's just not happening. Here's Columbus with the puck. There you go, Julia D in the house. Good to see you, Julia. Great to see you. Werenski everywhere tonight. Same with Fantilli. Marichenko walks in from the near side, takes a shot, and that goes wide and gets deflected actually up into the netting, and we'll have another face-off just to the right of Wall. And that face-off is won by the Leafs, sent all the way down the boards, no icing, and Easton Cowan gets to the puck, sends it to the point, a weak shot, goes just wide, and there's Lorentz. He sends it back on net, and Jet Greaves with just a close call there, as that puck almost got past his pad into the near side of the post. Scott Lawton there for the Leafs, getting some good wood on that puck. They're getting a good shot off. The shots have not been the problem for the Leafs tonight. Really, they've played well outside of that one goal there by Fantilli, I think they gave it to Voronkov, but regardless. There you go. Andrew Parr says Raptors need Siakam and Van 3 back. Oh man, Van Fleet, miss that guy. The Raptors though, they're rolling, man. They are really looking good. Just an all-over strong win last night. It was intense last night with that win over Philly. Just big bucket after big bucket. RJ Barrett stepping up. The Raptors have a good team. Brandon Ingram, they've got a lot of good players, and they could make a run here. They could make a run. Jonathan Silva, wow, bro. Wow. Here's Easton Cowan's shot saved by Jet Greaves, and the puck goes out to the right side and flipped up the ice there by Columbus, but turned over as OEL jumps on it and sends it across the boards. The Leafs with the puck in the offensive end. Shoot from the point, and it's saved. Nylander, rebound opportunity. Can't get the good shot off. There's Cowan. Sends it back across the net, and it's picked off there by Columbus and sent down the length of the ice, but it will not quite go for icing as Simone Benoit gets there. All right. NBA might be good again. Yeah, after all the scandals and whatnot that happened there. Love it. Might be fun to watch. Big General. Maybe. But it's funny. I actually did I got a free 3-month trial of NBA League Pass. So we're going to give that a roll. It was actually if I placed a $20 parlay bet on the Raptors, and we did just that and actually got lucky as hell that they didn't score many points in the last few seconds of that game. And we ended up pulling it off. So we got the free league pass. So now we're going to start doing some play-by-play live hangouts for the Raptors games, as well as these Leafs games. And then we'll be rocking. Throw the Go Raptors Go in the chat there as we're talking there about the Raptors, as we are under 10 minutes left in the period. The Leafs are not winning there, Nitish Kumar. The Leafs are not winning yet, but will they win tonight? I think they will. I really think the Leafs get it done tonight. I had a feeling about it today that they would get it done, and I placed a small wager, $10 wager on the Leafs to win. So hopefully we'll get that done. That would be nice. Raptor is the ultimate name. That is a great name. Great name. All right. What do we got over there? Yeah, it's getting a bump, but barely. So we're halfway home, ladies and gentlemen. Halfway home. Get ready for some Raptors content coming up here in the next few weeks, probably after Thanksgiving. Is when we'll bring into the Raptors play-by-play. I'll probably got a lot of good work to do in our trip down south coming up here for Thanksgiving. So we, depending on how things are going with the lives, obviously Saturday night, Montreal Canadiens, Hockey Night in Canada. It doesn't get any better than that, so we'll most likely be live for that one. And then we also then are heading down south to our land, to our beautiful waterfall, fairy tale, spring-fed gorgeousness land. And we'll do some live streams from there. So we've got a few people to see in the area there, and we've got I think 2 or 3 Leafs games down there while we celebrate American Thanksgiving together as a family. It's going to be fun. The 6 of us all together down south in the new fairy tale land. Going to be fun, and we're going to be probably doing some lives from there. We got the internet all hooked up and ready to go. So hopefully we'll be able to get a game in or 2 there while we're there. But if we're not live for a game, there's some type of reason, and it most likely has to do with the family. Here's a shot by the Columbus Blue Jackets, saved there by Wall. And back out to the top, Christensen with the puck for Columbus. He sends it down low for Johnson. Johnson tries to send it back to the point, and it goes right over the stick of Fabro. And he chases all the way back to go get it. Max Domi fighting, trying to get the puck, but can't quite get there as it's sent all the way down by Columbus. And now back around, Fabro picks it back up in their own end. Oh, Johnson with it. Kent Johnson, number 91, sends it over to the wing. Wing kept in by Christensen. Christensen over to Fabro. Fabro dumps. Morgan Riley sends it right back to him. His shot breaks. Nope, just knocked the stick out of Max Domi's hand. Thought it broke it. But Monahan's shot goes wide, and now a chance for Johnson. Sent in on Wall. Doesn't make it to him. And here's a shot point by number 23. Who is that, number 23? Sean Monahan. That doesn't make it through. And sent down the ice by the Leafs. Whew, that is going to be icing, so the Leafs will not be able to make their change. So they got everybody's been out on the ice for 1 minute and 14 seconds so far. Here is a shot by Werenski, goes wide for Columbus. And Max Domi along the walls with OEL, trying to get the puck, but it pops out free, and a shot there by number 86, Marichenko. As Domi, everybody's been on the ice for 1 minute and 40 seconds now, as the shots are creeping up for Columbus. 12-17 now, as they're getting closer. Here comes number 19, Adam Fantilli, the goal scorer, and no way, he does it again. It's 2-0 Blue Jackets. Fantilli goes right around OEL, and just like that, the Leafs' second period woes continue. Man, oh man. Come on, Leafs. What is going on here? Great pass from, you guessed it, Werenski. And now sends it into Fantilli. His shot right over the leg and the pad of Joseph Wall. And it's 2-0 Columbus. Man, oh man. Right off the post and in. And the Leafs have some work to do with 8 minutes left in the second. There you go. Big Jam Roll says, check the we like button. Smash that like button if you haven't done so already. We're at 32 likes on the stream. Let's go. We got to get a little more than 32 likes here. That's sad. Come on now. All right, here's a shot from the point. Gets deflected and goes wide. Yarncrook goes to get it. Sends it back down low to Tavares. Tavares loses it, and here comes Columbus. Cole Sillinger sends it up to Severson. Severson with the puck, trying to get it away from him. There is Stetcher. He will. Stetcher sends it over to Willie Nylander. Nylander slips in across the blue line and chases back down after the dump in. Here's Yarncrook's shot right into the chest of the goalie, Jet. And we have ourselves another whistle. 2-0 is the Leafs, 0-0, says Big Jam Roll. Yeah, it kind of is. That's the way they've been doing it all season. They go down, and then they come back, and see if they can finish off a comeback. Let's just get a comeback going, period. Anything. Brandy, I'm with you. No. Columbus is a college hockey league, and the Leafs are better than this. CK, we are better than this. We cannot lose to Columbus tonight. No, not at home. Not at home. All right, here's Columbus with the puck, sending it across the far side and kept in at the point there. And now the Leafs will have to regroup as it gets out. Sent back down low, and Columbus with possession. Greaves holding on to the puck behind the net, drops it off. Now sent up forward for Chikhinov. Igor Chinnikov. That's a name. Haven't seen him on the ice yet. OEL sends the puck forward for the Leafs. Dakota Joshua sends it across. There's Michelli. Michelli sends it down low to Dakota Joshua. That's picked off there by Columbus. Clearance attempt is kept in by the Buds. Now behind the net. Here's Stetcher. Stetcher tries to send it to the far side, and it's intercepted there by Columbus and picked up by Provorov. Provorov sends it the length of the ice. This will go for icing, and with 5:53 to go in the second period, our Buds are trailing 2-0 to the Columbus Blue Jackets. Yes, Columbus Blue Jackets. Do you believe it? Can you believe it? Man, Columbus Blue Jackets. What? Getting smoked after a great first period. Now the Blue Jackets here just tearing it up as they keep showing somebody here for, I don't know who it is, but here's the draw. John Tavares wins it back. Dakota Mermis with the shot, and it goes all the way through. Was it deflected by Tavares? I don't know. We'll find out. It doesn't matter. It's a goal. The Leafs have gotten the goal. Let's go. 2-1 Columbus. As we look here on the replay, Mermis' shot. No, that didn't get touched by anyone. Not a touch on that one. And Mermis will be credited with the goal. Has to be. 2-1. The Leafs are back in this. Let's go. There it is with the bell, Brandy. I love it. Oh, yeah. Julia says she called Johnny. Dakota Mermis got the goal. John Tavares did not get a touch on it. It was close, but Tavares was real close. Doesn't matter. It's Mermis, and who cares? It's 2-1. Let's get another one here. 5:22 to go in the second. Here's Tavares. He drops it off for Nylander. His shot goes up into the netting, and we'll have another face-off probably on the left of Jet Greaves as they show the replay of Mermis's shot from the point. Just get the puck on the net. That's all we need. That's all we need. Just get the puck on the net. About time they picked up on our chirps. There you go. Andrew says, hope so. Need a winning streak to get into playoff range. Totally, Andrew. We do need to start winning these games consistently. Consistently. There you go. Great goal celebration. Please, Leafs, can we have another? Yes, Brandy. Let's get another one right now. Let's get it done here in the second period. I want to be tied heading into the third. That would make me feel a lot more comfortable than down a goal, right? All right, here we go. Let's put the... where is that? I want to get that game. Instead of these stats over here, you know, I'm not feeling these stats over here right now. I'm just not feeling it. Because I can't see the stats that I want. Like John Tavares with the assist and 4 shots on goal. Easton Cowan with 3 shots on goal tonight. All right, let's go. And then, of course, I can't even see the defense because it won't even scroll down that far. So maybe we'll just switch this one off, and we'll add this one in. There we go. These are the stats to me that are more important. Even though you can't see them yet because they're really, really small there, but we'll get there. Oh, man. There we go. All right, here we go. Now we're in business. Now we'll throw those guys all the way here on the right side. That's much, much better. There's the love of my life, TSI Allison in the chat. I love you, babe. All right, here's the face-off by Willie Nylander. One back and then grabbed there by Columbus and sent up the ice. Mermis will chase. He sends it into the Columbus bench, and we will do it all over again with 5:07 left here in the second period. 19-13 are the shots on goal. Look at that face-off percentage right there. The Leafs with 66% to the Columbus 33.3%. 26 wins out of 39 draws. That's nice. That's how you do it on the face-off circle right there. So a good night there from most likely John Tavares in the circle. 4 penalty minutes for the Blue Jackets to 2 for the Leafs. And we're back underway here as Columbus wins the draw. Sillinger drops it back to Severson. Severson with it in the corner. The Leafs putting the forecheck on. McCabe keeps it in at the point. Here's Yarncrook. Keeping it in. Drops it back to Lorentz. Lorentz back to Yarncrook. Just misses him as he tries to center it, but it goes behind the net. Now Columbus breaks out into the neutral zone. Past the blue line and there into the offensive end. Dumping it into the corner is Sillinger. Chasing down after it is Olivier. Olivier sends it back to Sillinger. Sillinger drops it off to the point. To Matachuk. Matachuk shot from the point. Saved there by Wall. And picked up there by Columbus. Sent back down. And it's at the point by Matachuk. Matachuk holds. Passes on to the right. Shot from the middle. Saved. As it looks like it hit a Leaf. And we've got a Leaf down. Simone Benoit is down. But he looks like he's okay. Looks like he just took the puck in the stomach or something. And went down with it in him there to get the whistle. Smart play there, Simone Benoit. Hopefully he didn't get hurt. As he got a cross check. No, he got a cross check from Sillinger in front of the net. and went down, and the puck ended up hitting him as he was going down. Simone Benoit looking for a call. Hopefully would get one, but nothing. Simone Benoit with 34 blocks on the season, and here is the Columbus face-off win. Werenski, shot from the point, Wall gets a leg on it and scoots it wide. Easton Cowan drops it back for Tavares. Tavares sends it back into his own zone for OEL. 3:47 on the clock and ticking. Here comes John Tavares. Tavares moves it into the end, sends it over to Cowan on the right, and it's broken up there by the Jackets and then cleared to the blue line and just out as Morgan Riley drops the puck and it lands just in the white paint on the wrong side of the blue line. Columbus with it now. Werenski sends it across the ice looking for Provorov. Provorov finding his forwards. Marchenko. There, that's better. Over to Voronkov. Voronkov in the corner with the goal scorer, number 19, Adam Fantilli. Fantilli pokes the puck out, and it goes all the way down behind Joseph Wall. OEL will get it with ease behind the net, looking for Matthias Michelli. He will ride the puck forward and drop it off there for a quick shot on goal, and Jet Greaves with another save. And there you go, the 400 club, fewest games to 400 points between active defensemen. To put it in perspective for you, Cole Makar, 374 games. Zach Werenski just did it in his 587th game. Okay, all right. The guy's everywhere. 2 goals and 5 assists during a 5-game point streak right now. Eyelash extension, hair extensions, I'm bringing back the comb over. Big jam roll. Wow. Whoa, bro. Whoa. All right, here comes the Leafs in the offensive end. Here is Michelli near boards. On the right side, spins and turns at the right point. Now sends it across, and his eyes just got too big there, as I think it's Stetcher had a chance. But now the puck goes to Dakota Joshua. Pinching in is Simone Benoit. And there, nice play there by Benoit, but the puck is sent down the ice, and a nice defensive play there by the Leafs to grab it before a break by the Jackets. 2 minutes remaining in the second period. Here's Bobby McMahon. McMahon comes out and almost gets it through, but the goalie somehow saves it but loses his stick. Puck will go all the way back out into the neutral zone. Stetcher loses it, and it's sent up the ice by Columbus, but not far enough to go for icing. As Mermis, the goal scorer for the Leafs, goes back to get it. Yes, you heard that correctly. The goal scorer for the Maple Leafs tonight, Mermis. Not Willie Nylander. Not Easton Cowan. Not Morgan Riley. It's Dakota Mermis. Wow. All right, here you go. Andrew Parra gave myself an R9. Dude, that's a great haircut, man. That's a great haircut. SOP True knows all about R9 and that haircut. All right, here comes the puck. Up the ice by Columbus. Werenski dumps it back down. Wall will go out and chase. Joseph Wall sends it over to his right side, and it's sent up for Easton Cowan, but he can't quite get to it. Columbus drops it back down. Here's Morgan Riley. Under a minute left in the second period. Here's Willie. Willie sends it up the far side boards. John Tavares getting to it first is Robertson. His shot, oh, that's Willie Nylander. His shot goes high and wide. OEL keeps it in at the point. On the far side, looking to keep it in, there is McCabe, but he can't keep it in. Easton Cowan dumps it down and will go off for a change. And here comes Zach Werenski and the Blue Jackets with 15 seconds left in the second period, with Columbus up 2-1 here. All right, here comes the pass at the blue line. Leafs trying to get it in, but it's broken up there by the Blue Jackets. And Werenski shot right in on Wall. He'll send it into the corner, and that'll do it for the second period. It is done. Go Leafs, go. We're going to need all of that go Leafs, go in the third period, CK, because our boys are down 2-1 to the Columbus Blue Jackets. McMahon with a decent chance there. The puck goes wide of the net. And after 2 periods, you see the stats. The shots on goal are 20-15 for the Maple Leafs. The face-off circle still is 2/3. Sorry to say this, but let's go Jackets. Glad to have you gaming with us, Gavin. The Gaming Gavin. Glad to have you hanging out with us here. And, man, good luck to the Jackets, but our Leafs need to get back on track here. We lost like 5 in a row. Then we get 1 win against St. Louis. We need to get another one tonight. Go Leafs, go Leafs, go Leafs, go Leafs, go Leafs, go. I love it, CK. And with that, it's time to turn this coffee into Blackberry Crown and go see my wife. She's home from the kid drop-off, pickup, whatever that was, and I'm going to go give her a big kiss and a hug, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes here for the third period when our Leafs are coming back and getting it done. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Send the link out to your friends. Get them in here to the chat. Hit the like button if you haven't done so yet. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. All of that cool stuff. And get in here for the third period because our buds need all of us in here chanting us on, cheering them on to get this victory in the comeback style. Let's go. We'll see you in a few. My bald ass. My God, I'm so bald. Hey, let's turn the mic off. darn it, I forgot to unclick that goal celebration. Maybe it's a little bit of foreshadowing for the Leafs heading into the third period. We're down 2-1, and we need to come back and get something. We just need a dirty, gross, crappy goal. Just puck smashed from right there in front of the net on like the third rebound, right under the pad. We just need an ugly goal. Doesn't need to be highlight reel like Willie's overtime winner there against the Blues. They just need a greasy rebound. Just something. Columbus is blocking everything tonight. Columbus is playing great defensively. Their goalie is just on fire so far as well. Finally beating them there in the second period. But look, the Leafs offense just need some more pressure. There's just not enough pressure tonight. They're getting the zone time, but not the second chance opportunities. They're not shooting from the point as much as they normally do as well. Columbus has been pretty effective with getting in the passing lanes and really keeping the traffic in front, down and out. Columbus is playing simple and effective on the road, and the Leafs just can't seem to break that tonight. So hopefully we'll get things back on track here in the third period. And okay, I've got to add this chat out here because this is absolutely amazing. Stompin' Tom, man, I wish I miss my mom. That song reminds me of my mom. Watching that Stompin' Tom perform at the last game at the Gardens in the after the game after they lost to the Blackhawks. That was fun. That ceremony was lots of fun. Boom. There we go. There you go. Brandy says, sing it, CK. Love Stompin' Tom. And there is that. I don't know why. I got to get this thing figured out on why I can't get the entire text in there. But there you go. Let's sing it. The good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Now, if I only had somewhere playing it, I would keep on going with it. But man, love Stompin' Tom and that song. I know we used that for a short back when we were doing the radio. And it was awesome. So go back and check out our shorts. And if you want to listen to Stompin' Tom and getting ready for the third period. Uh-oh. The cats are are getting crazy. They're like, Dad, stop singing. Stop singing. So now on the TSN feed, they're talking about Connor Bedard and where he stands with Team Canada. Connor Bedard should be on the team. The kid is good. Kid's really good. All right, so we've got a few minutes left here of the second period intermission, and we're getting ready for the third. Leafs goaltending tonight from Wall has been pretty good. Joseph Wall has made 12 saves on 14 shots, but has looked good overall, is at least as in my opinion. So let's see, who needs to step up? Definitely need to see Willie Nylander. He is the star of this team right now. Nylander and Tavares have got to step it up and bring a goal here. Mermis with the goal for the Leafs. It's always great to have supplemental scoring. If you're getting goals like that from Dakota Mermis, who's not scoring that many of them, you got to take advantage of them. You've got to get the big goals from the big name guys and win those games. Get those 2 points during those hockey games. Period. All right. 2-1 Blue Jackets. Who's getting the next goal for the Leafs? What do you think? Let us know in the chat who you think is going to get the Leafs' next goal. I think Robertson's going to get it. He's just been all over the place. So I'm going to go with Robertson for the next Leafs goal. Let us know there in the chat what you think. As we have 20 minutes of hockey left. Yeah, let's see if this... No, we ain't got time for that, Mike. Just do your thing. All right, so there we're going to get this thing running on... there we go. Richard Fewer in the house on the vertical stream. Great to see you, Richard Fewer. There we go. Now we've got my gorgeous smiling face back on the camera here on the vertical stream. It's about time. Good to see you, Richard. Go Leafs, go. Go TSI, go. Another must-win for the Leafs, says Jeremy Pridham. Yes, Jeremy, we need this win for sure. This is another must-win. Right now, we keep losing games. We're going to be really in a bad spot trying to claw our way back into the playoff picture, and that is not what I want to do as a Leafs fan. All right, we got the Crown Blackberry rolling here. Cheers to everybody in the chat. Make sure you check out our merch at TorontoSportsInsider.com and get yourself a nice whiskey sipping glass here with a nice 100K logo or a Toronto Sports Insider logo on it. Really appreciate the support on the channel. It is absolutely massive, especially now. We're like, I was just talking to TSI Allison upstairs. I'm like, babe, this is so weird. It's like starting all over again. It's really crazy. So here we are. Appreciate you all being here. Appreciate you hitting that like button, subscribing if you're new, and let's get ready for a big third period, shall we? Blue Jackets really playing well tonight. I would say Werenski, he's everywhere. I mean, that guy has just been every single place when the Leafs are trying to get the puck out of the zone. They send it down low. Werenski's there. He's bringing the puck up for the Blue Jackets, just overall having himself a great game. So if the Blue Jackets do end up winning this, he's got to definitely have a shout to be in the 3-star conversation. Scott Laughton's upper body injury versus Boston. They're showing that on the screen right now. Oh my God, there's Brandy. Huge shout out to Brandy. Thank you so much for the support. Brandy Gale with the $5 super chat. You got this, TSI. Thank you, Brandy. Much, much, much appreciated. Cheers to you and all of your support over the years here with TSI. We got this. We're going to do it. That's just what we're going to do. And this thing started out to prove to the kids that anything is possible, and we're going to keep going on that. So we managed to get the plaque and the play button. Never thought that was possible. So here we are. We starting fresh. And Brandy, thank you so much for the support. Let's go Leafs. Let's go. We're underway here in the third period. 15 seconds in. The Leafs on the defensive already. There's a shot from the point and saved by Joseph Woll. Provorov with a great shot and an even better save there from Woll. As the Leafs try to break it out, here's Tavares on the near side. Sends it up to Nylander. Nylander goes across the blue line, sends it far to the right, and the pass is just whiffed there by the Leafs winger, and he skates all the way back. McCabe skates all the way back, and Riley breaks up the pass from number 19, Fantilli, the goal scorer there for Columbus. Go Leafs, go, go Leafs, go, go Leafs, go. Let's get it going here in the chant. Here's the shot from number 11, Miles Wood. First time I've said his name tonight. And then I have to say it again real quick as his shot goes all the way around the boards and back down into the Columbus end Chasing after it is Denton Matichuk. Oh, we got to get the heart. There's the heart on that one. I love it. Thank you so much, Brandy. CK, giving the respect when respect is due. Much love, CK and Brandy. Thank you for the support. Here we go. Buds with the puck in their own end. OEL chasing back for it, and it'll be icing. So we'll have a offensive zone face-off here for the Buds. Man, great save there from Joseph Wall already. Huge, huge save. All right, here's the face-off won by Riley. Riley's shot blocked there by Columbus and flipped forward. And Columbus will go off for a change. Why is this not working? And now here comes Columbus. Their shot from the point, gloved by Joseph Wall. Coyle on the doorstep. Morgan Riley tying up his arm so that he can't get a stick on it. And Maple Leafs success, career versus opponents. Charlie Coyle had 4 assists on October 29th against the Buds. And he has 25 points in all of his games. That's great. That's great. I don't like him. I don't like Charlie Coyle. 192 goals, 499 points in 970 career NHL games. So 1 point away from 500 there for Charlie Coyle. That's why they're talking about him. Here's the face-off. Number 65, Luca Del Belus for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Scott Laughton for the Buds. And Laughton, is Laughton getting tossed? He is. In steps Matias Michelli. And here is Michelli. Losing the face-off to Columbus. They'll go all the way back into their own end there. Zach Werenski goes to get it. Alexander Skull. Sorry, have to be this way. Piece of cake. We got this, Alexander. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for being here all of these games, chatting up our Leafs, cheering them on with those emojis. I love it. Great to see you here, Alexander, and I'm assuming maybe your brother David as well. Let's go, Leafs, go. Go, Leafs, go. CK, you say it's been all just another brick in the wall, but then again, let's go. Another brick in the wall. Come on, Joseph. We're going to need a few more bricks in the wall here as the Leafs are not able to get much offensive pressure here on the Blue Jackets. Michelli with the puck behind the net, sends it back to the point. It's kept in there by the Leafs and sent back down low. Grabbed by Provorov. He will try to move the puck forward, and he'll send it all the way out. Treasure Planet. What does that mean there, Alexander? What are you talking about? Treasure Planet. Go, Leafs, go. I love it, Brandy. That's awesome. We're going to keep that chant up there. Get that chant going in the chat. Go, Leafs, go. Go, Leafs, go. Let's get the tying goal. Easton Cowan, Tavares, Nylander out on the ice. You know, it's funny. I was going to say something about the lines, and the lines are not those lines that he started the game with, Berube started the game with, just were not good lines at all. Here's OEL with the puck, sends it up the right side to Tavares with speed through the neutral zone, sends it over to Cowan. Cowan sends it back into the middle. Johnny Tavares with the goal. Let's go, Buds! And we are well underway. Yes, sir, with Brandy's chat over the goal celebration. Yes, go, Leafs, go! Go, Leafs, go! We are tied 2-2. Our Buds in the house. Let's go. 2-2. We have a game again. It says CK. Yes. And Brandy with the bell. Let's go. Johnny Tavares from Easton Cowan. What a pass back into the middle. And there you go. A little late, but I called him. Julia D, you sure did call Johnny Toronto for the goal. And we are tied 2-2. We have a brand new hockey game. Oh, yeah. Let's go. The Gaming Gavin. Crap. Panama. And the beer. Cheers. Let's go. 12th goal of the season from John Tavares. Assisted from none other than Easton Cowan and Oliver Ekman-Larsson. And the Leafs are chasing after the Blue Jackets. Here's Lawton down in the corner. Lawton tries to send it over to Yarncrook. Yarncrook has it broken up there, and Severson will come out with the puck for Columbus. He sends it into his own zone, and here's a nice chance for number 86, Marichenko. His shot is high and wide, and now back at the point for Severson. Severson over to Provorov. His shot saved. A wraparound attempt there by Severson, blocked by Wall. It is 2-2. The shots are almost even now, 21-18. There you go. Willie is next, says Julia. I love it, Julia. I hope you're right. Here is Mermis. Mermis sending it up. And it's broken up there by Columbus, and they will take the puck out into their own end to regroup as their own guys are just falling down on the ice. Zach Werenski, he's not falling down. That guy's been everywhere tonight. He's right there with the puck. Sends it up to the Leafs, actually. They broke it up. Mermis breaks it up. And now saved as the puck goes out in front of Joseph Wall. Couple chances there for the Blackhawks, the Blue Jackets. And now down low is number 23, Sean Monahan. Shot is saved by Joseph Wall. Beautiful glove save. And yes, sir, Joseph Wall with another brick in the wall. Let's go. Yep, they are hungry now, CK. They are hungry like the wolf. Let's go get that third goal. Evil Syndrome said, "Go Leafs, go," from the Incredibles. I love it, Alexander. That's awesome. Very awesome. All right, here's a replay of the goal. What a shot there by John Tavares on the near side post. Man, gorgeous. John Tavares, 11 of the 12 goals scored so far this season are at home. Love the Duran Duran reference and the laughing emojis. Here's a shot from Werenski. Blocker saved by Wall. Columbus takes another shot, and it's in on Wall, but he's got it. And there's a little extracurriculars going on down there as Sillinger and number 24, Scott Lawton, getting into it. OEL. Coyle. Getting a little chippy out there in a 2-2 game in the third period. Yeah. Olivier on the ice for Columbus. We are tied. Let's go. John Tavares, 1 goal with 14 and a half minutes of ice time tonight for former captain, John Tavares. Shots this period, 8-1 for Columbus, but that one hit the back of the net for our buds. All right, here's McCabe with the puck for the Leafs. Now sends it up the ice past the sprawling Provorov, and it will go for icing. And we're going to have a face-off in the Leafs' end. 14:09 to go. Dr. Robotnik said, "Go Leafs, go," from Sonic the Hedgehog. Man, I remember that guy. I remember that game on Sega Genesis. Sega! That was like my first gaming system ever, was Sega. Years after it came out, because my dad was a nut and wouldn't let me play video games. And now I'm actually going to do a TFC, EAFC career mode episode stuff here on TSI, because why not? Tank Girl said, "Go Leafs, go." I love it. I don't know any of these characters from any of these shows, guys. I really don't watch TV ever. I'm working or doing TSI or hanging out with the kids and the wife with all the sports stuff. So I love it. Keep it up there in the chat. You're teaching me all of these, all of this stuff. Here comes Columbus trying to get in, and it's deflected there by the Leafs, and they'll have to regroup. Sent back to Severson in his own defensive end. Cowan with the forecheck on him. Shots on goal now 22-21 for Columbus. They have taken the lead in shots on goal. Matichuk with the long shot up the boards, and that one will go for icing. 13:04 left in the third, and we've got an offensive zone face-off there as John Tavares heads to the bench. All right, time to pour a little more of the Crown. Love these little baggies. The little purple Crown bag. They used to be soft, though. They're not soft anymore. Maybe that's just the blackberry one. I don't know. Cowan looking like he's hurting there on the bench. Looks like he got the wind knocked out of him. And Max Domi wins the faceoff back to Riley. Riley's shot is saved there by the goalie, Jet Greaves. All right, cheers. Always, anytime you pop the bottle, you gotta hit the button. Yes, sir. All right, Leafs with a chance there, gloved by Greaves, and we'll have a face-off to his right side. As we head to a commercial break, salute, Julia. Oh, I got to pour more on my ice. Got to get it cold. It's much better cold, but maybe that's just personal preference. I don't know. All right, so we head to break. 12:43 to go in the third period, the third and final period. Let's go, buds. Let's get it done here and get a victory in regulation. I don't want to go to overtime. Nope, do not want to go to overtime. Let's see, how's this poll looking here? How optimistic are you for the Leaf season? Scale of 1 to 10, 34% say 1 to 3. Not a whole lot of optimism here for the Maple Leafs. Man, no, that is not good. Not good here. 4 to 6 say 36%. And then 7 to 9, 17%, and 10, 13%. So thank you to those of you who voted 7 to 9 and 10. Much more optimism than us here, at least for me. Mine is 4 to 6. But I will say, be on the lookout for an episode coming up here in just maybe next week sometime, maybe the week after, with first third of the season player grades for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Let us know. Maybe we'll run some polls to get the conversation going on the community tab to see what people think for grades. Let us know who you think the best Leafs are, who the worst Leafs are, and some of your grades in the chat. Willie Nylander, for me, he's having a decent season. I give him a B+ right now. Willie Nylander. John Tavares, I'd give him a B+ as well. Austin Matthews, I got to give him a C- right now. He is just really, really struggling, and the injuries just not living up to what he needs to be. Some of the other Leafs, though, one guy that has just not impressed me tonight or any of these other games is what's his name? Dang it, I just lost it because I got distracted by seeing Scott Laughton, and I was going to think about saying something about him. But Dakota Joshua, that's the one. Dakota Joshua is, I think he is a D-. The guy is really, really struggling for the Leafs so far this season. But hey, we'll see. We'll drop that video here in over the U.S. Thanksgiving week break when we're down in Fairy Tale Land by the waterfall and having a fire in a river, in a creek. Like, what? Oh, I can't wait to show you guys some of the pictures there. But here's the Leafs winning the face-off draw, and now the puck sent back to the point. Here's Morgan Riley. Riley dumps it down low. Laughton will chase. So will Matias Michelli. He sends it back to Laughton behind the net. Pressured from behind, gone Monahan. Monahan gets it out to Werenski, and the Jackets will clear, but only as far as Michelli in the neutral zone. and the Leafs have regrouped. Try and send it in. Lawton will dump. Werenski right there to get it for the Blue Jackets. Long pass up, grabbed by Simone Benoit. And there's McCabe. McCabe sends it over to Robertson. Robertson back to McCabe. McCabe's pass broken up by Charlie Coyle. He loses the puck right back to McMahon. McMahon breaks it forward over to Max Domi on the far side. He hits the faceoff circle, sends the pass across the middle. Over looking for Robertson. It goes past him, and the Blue Jackets will escape. A huge hit there by the Leafs. Number 24, Scott Lawton, just buries his man in the corner coming across the blue line, and Columbus's shot from the point is blocked. McMahon tries to break it forward with a little step pass, but that's blocked by Columbus, and we will do it again. McMahon drops it off there for JT. JT's shot blocked by the Columbus defenseman. Number 15, Dante Fabro. Here comes the long dump by Columbus, picked up there by Morgan Riley and sent up the boards. OEL sends it forward all the way past John Tavares and picked up there by the Columbus Blue Jackets. Zach Werenski on the ice, on the puck again. Every time I see this guy, he's got the puck, and he shoots it over, looking for a long pass up to the blue line, and it goes out into the bench for a whistle. Let's go, Leafs, go. Let's go, Colts, go. There you go. Catch the puck if you can. Leafs goalie, go, Leafs, go. Yes, we would love a Leafs goal right now, Brandy. That would be fantastic. All right, we've picked up a few subscribers tonight. Thank you for joining us. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and turn that bell so you don't miss it when we go live for the Leafs games and everywhere else. Hey, there's James Elliott in the chat. Good morning, good evening, wherever you may be. Great to see you, James, wherever you may be. Let us know in the chat where you're watching from. Here's Werenski with the puck for Columbus. Sends it up to number 86, Kirill Marchenko. Marchenko sends it down low to the Leafs. And here comes Scott Lawton. Lawton lifts it up, looking for Dakota Joshua. He chases Provorov from behind. Provorov drops it off for Werenski. And here come the Blue Jackets. Passing the red line, and then just a long flip up into the corner. As it scoots out past Mermis. Ooh, that was almost ugly. And now back again is Columbus, number 59, with the puck, Chinnikov. And here's a race as the puck gets broken up into center ice. Yarncrook chasing Matichuk, and then Michelli coming after to help him. But Columbus gets the puck out of the zone. Here it is sent in, and Wall comes out of his net, plays it up to Matthias Michelli over across the boards. Sent into the middle there by the Leafs, and it's broken up by Columbus, and we have a whistle. Do we have a hand pass, or do we have a penalty? Looks like they're calling a penalty on the Leafs here as Berube is shaking his head. Nice hit from McCabe, and looks like we're going to have a Blue Jackets power play coming up from the other side of this whistle with 9:17 to go in the third period. Tied at 2. Shots on goal, 23-22. I love it. I love it. This is going to be a heck of a finish here. 9:17 to go. Used to have the board hockey game. It was fun. You know, Andrew, my favorite game ever is not air hockey. My favorite game ever is bubble hockey. That is the best. Cheers to bubble hockey. Man, oh man. Love me some bubble hockey. Canada versus USA, nothing better in that game. So awesome. The score is 2-2, babe. Yeah. Julia's got it. Says, go Leafs, go. I love it. Go Leafs, go. Go Raptors, go. Raptors are hot right now. Raptors are real hot right now, so we're going to put that in there as well. Go Raptors, go. And then why don't we'll throw in a go Canada, go for fun. And there you go. All right. So with 9:17 left, it's getting close. It could be overtime. Let's do this. Let's end the poll. 100 votes. That is a solid sample size there. There you go. Mad Max in the house. Jeff Mitterling as well. What's up, ladies and gentlemen of everybody coming in new here? Look at it. It just jumped in like another 3 or 4 more people. 5 more people. 7 more people. We're up to 86 in the chat and 41 likes. I love it. Here we go. We're flying. Great to see you, Jeff Mitterling. And as well, Mad Max. Go, Leafs, go with the big time wave emoji. I love it. Here we go. Here come Columbus with the puck and a power play. Cheers, TSI Mike and TSI gang. Great to see you, my man, Mad Max. There you go. James Elliott, greetings and salutations from beautiful downtown Victoria in the province of British Columbia, Canada. Victoria is gorgeous. I have been there only once, but it was beautiful. Here's a chance for Columbus as they just come right in from the point, steps into a long drive, and it's saved by Joseph Wall. Here's a pass into the middle, broken up there, and it's out right in front. Grab, just smashing at it, is the Columbus player, number 23, Sean Monahan, but Joseph Wall is there to cover it up. And with 1 minute and 3 seconds left in the power play, we're going to have a face-off. All right. Boom. There we go. There it is. Mad Max in the house. Great to see you, Mad Max. Cheers to you. And then there's James Elliott from beautiful downtown Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. I love it. The wall stands tall. There you go. Light Beam Dan, what's up? Go Leafs, go. Great to see you, Light Beam Dan. Thanks for hanging with us tonight. And here comes Werenski. Sends it over to Monahan. Monahan over to the near side boards. Voronkov now whips it across all the way back to the point. And the shot there by number 19, Fantilli, who has just been getting lots of good shots off tonight on the Leafs goalie. Fantilli back to the point. Werenski with it, sends it to the far side. Face-off circle. Shot saved by Wall right into the glove. And there's another save on Kirill Marichenko as Columbus keeps adding those shots in as, man, this power play. They keep on getting the shots. Julia says, JT winning goal. Let's go. I hope you're right. I hope you're right, Julia. You called John's first goal. So let's see if you could do it again. There you go. Yeah. Classic bubble arcade board game with the metal controllers, the team with the Rangers and the Islanders. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I had a USA and Canada one at Germain Arena. It was actually called Tico Arena at the time. Then to Germain Arena. Now it's Hertz Arena. Florida Everblades. Go, Blades, go. 3-peat champions of the ECHL. All right. Here comes the Leafs trying to get the puck out of their own end. Here's Werenski. 15 seconds to go on the power play. Sends the puck back to the point. Here's the shot from Provorov, broken up there by the Leafs, and that's going to do it for the penalty. A big kill by the Leafs, and there's Matthias Michelli. His shot saved by Jet Greaves and the blocker with 7:04 to go in the third period. Whew. Man, really hope the best for Austin. The Leafs are the same team without him. You're not kidding. You're not kidding, Light Beam Dan. Screen Slaver said, go Leafs, go. Go Leafs, go. From Incredibles 2. Not the same team. I was going to say. I'm going to be like, Well, I mean, they're not. I'll tell you, I've got kind of some mixed feelings about Austin Matthews. I do. There's no denying the man is a generational talent. Does he have what it takes to lead a team to the ultimate grail in the NHL? I don't think so. Here comes the puck down across the boards for the Leafs and out of the zone. Here's John Tavares trying to send it up to Willie Nylander. It gets past him and goes all the way down to the goalie, Jet Greaves. Cowan working with Tavares down low, broken up there by the Jackets and almost out of the zone, but Tavares with the puck, just with some awesome stick work, and finally has it taken away from him at the last second by Matthew Olivier. And Tavares back with it again, still in the offensive end with 6:04 to go. We're tied at 2. Here is the pass into the middle, broken up there by the Jackets, and behind the net is Willie Nylander. Sends the on-rushing Max Domi into the middle. Great shot and an even better save by Jet. And another one into the middle for Willie Nylander, and the Leafs are just pounding the goalie but cannot get it past him as we stay tied at 2 with 5:47 left in the third period. Overtime looks like it might be going. It might be happening here. It might be happening. Let's start a poll here. Overtime. Will this game go to overtime? Yes. No. Start poll. All right, we got to get at least 100 votes in here. We got 91 viewers hanging out with us and only 42 likes. Smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Please help us bring more hockey fans into the chat here on TSI. CK's got the chant going. Let's go. Jeff Mitterling says overtime can happen like Tuesday's game. Yes, it could. It very well could. There you go, Richard Fewer. Great to see you, Richard. Thanks for hanging out with us, my man. Go, Leafs, go. Let's get that goal. Man, Richard, great comments on the videos. Hope you guys are enjoying our recap videos. Make sure you check out all of our recap videos after the games. We did a recap of the Leafs win over the Blues, and just most recently, the Raptors game with their win over Philadelphia. So make sure to check out those games, those recaps, and get that chat going. Go, Leafs, go. Go, Leafs, go. Go, Leafs, go. Let's get it. Let's get it, CK. Let's get it. Go, Leafs, go. Go, Leafs, go. There you go. We'll cover that perfectly. Perfectly. All right, the Blackberries kick it in. Here we go, JT. Let's get it done, JT, with a clutch second goal. I hope so. Jason Weber, go, Leafs, go. Great to have you here, Jason. Thanks for cheering on our Maple Leafs. Here's the faceoff, won by the Leafs. And sent down behind the net, broken up there by Provorov. He sends the puck around the boards, and it goes out of play. Will this be a penalty? No, because it was wrapping around the boards and then went out after the wrap through the boards there. So we're not going to get a penalty there, but we will do a face-off, and then Max Domi is tossed from the circle. What the heck? And now Willie wins it back. Pass back to Nylander. Now over to Riley. His shot goes wide. Columbus trying to clear it. Max Domi tries to keep it in. Sends it into the middle, and now Columbus will break. Here goes Coyle. Coyle sends it down into the Leafs end, and it bounces awkwardly onto Joseph Wall, and he makes the stop. 5:20 to go. Leafs 2. Blue Jackets 2. Let's go, JT, says Julia. Let's get another one. Bogreth, how concerned are you about the Leafs' lackluster start to the season so far? Also, do you think the Leafs can stay out of the injury bin? To answer the second part of that question, Bograth, no. They can't stay out of the injury bin. And if you follow MLSE sports teams, you know that they love injuries. And their trainers, there's something in the water. If you're a trainer that gets hired by MLSE, you're like good at getting injuries. Period. I mean, TFC has struggled for years on years on years with injuries. The Raptors, same thing. I mean, even take it back to Kawhi's days with the rest. I mean, luckily that made it happen and got it done. But no, they're not going to stay out of the injury bin because the Leafs just can't for some reason. I'm not super concerned about the lackluster start to the season. It's still early. There's plenty of time left. I'm not crazy concerned, but we got to start getting some results. We got to start getting 2 points against these Eastern Conference teams and not doing so in overtime. We got to do it in regulation and stop giving up that extra point to all these other teams. So thanks for hanging out with us here, Bograth, and let's get back to the hockey. 4:47 to go. Leafs send it back to their own end. Here's Jake McCabe. He'll take a second, make a move around Sillinger, and send it over to Easton Cowan. Cowan carries through the neutral zone. Now dumps and chases. JT up against the boards. Coyle's got the puck for Columbus. He'll lift it up the far boards, but it's kept in by the Leafs. Sent down low, and Easton Cowan will have to chase. Kept back in at the point again. Sent into the middle to Nylander. Over to the right side. What a shot and a save there by Greaves. Man, the Leafs are getting closer. 4:06 to go as Columbus with a nice little move down the far side and tries to get it around the Leafs defender, but he can't. Easton Cowan gets the puck and sends it all the way in, and the Leafs will go off for a line change. Max Domi steps over the boards. Here's McMahon, Domi pressuring. OEL pressuring as well. Do you think the Leafs need to make a serious trade for better defense or a top six forward? Bograth, you need to make sure you hit that subscribe button and come hang out with us when we do our episodes of Inside the Six here on TSI. We're gonna be doing some episodes. You can come chat it up with us. We're gonna be talking hockey and all Toronto sports, anything in Toronto. TFC, Raptors, Blue Jays, Scepters, Tempo, you name it. If it's a Toronto sports team, we'll be talking it. And there you go. Here is number 19, Fantilli for Columbus, and no Leafs can find the puck. Finally, Nick Robertson digs it out, and we'll get it over to Benoit. Benoit sends it up the ice. Not enough for icing, as Columbus will go back to get it. Medichuk with it. Sends it up. Lorentz breaks it up. Here's the dump in. Benoit goes back to get it for the Leafs. Sends it across to McCabe. McCabe sends it back to Benoit. Benoit, having already gone up the ice, has to curl back and go back and get it. Now he gets pressured and sends it right up the ice, picked up there by Medichuk. Medichuk for Columbus. He'll regroup, take his time in his own end. 2:25 left in the third. Here comes Columbus. Up the far side. Sent in by Sillinger. Chasing is Coyle. Coyle has it broken up there by Benoit. Benoit on the near side boards. Sends it up to Tavares. Slaps at it. Can't get it past Cole Sillinger. Sillinger sends it back down low, and the Leafs will send it the length of the ice right on goal. And with 2 minutes and 1 second left in the third period, here comes Columbus yet again from behind their own net. Shots on goal, 28-27 for the good guys, the Maple Leafs. Here goes Morgan Riley back in his own end, gets the puck, sends it up to Tavares. He skates past the red line, over the blue line, sends it in, chases after it. Number 9, Ivan Provorov goes back and gets it for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Now sent all the way down low. McCabe back to get it. Sends it up to Cowan. Cowan is hit there by the Blue Jackets' Sean Monahan. Monahan sends it back into the Leaf zone. Now regrouping are the Maple Leafs. Severson with the shot point. Over across and deflected just wide by the Blue Jackets. And we have ourselves a crazy finish to this one. 1:10 to go in the third period. Here's a shot from the point. Blocked. Goes wide. And the Leafs will try to break out. Here's Willie. Willie taking his time through the neutral zone. Works through 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders. Takes a shot. It's deflected and into the netting. and that will get the line change that was necessary for the Maple Leafs with 57 seconds to go. Our buds are right here. Let's get a goal and win this thing in regulation, shall we? Man, oh man. Come on, Maple Leafs. Let's go. Stefan Manberg, great to see you from Sweden. Thank you for hanging out with us all the way from Sweden. Very, very cool. Glad you're here, Stefan. Cheers. All right. What do we got? How much, what do we got here? What do we got? Unbelievable, man. Ain't going to do it. Ain't going to break. Nah, it goes though. It will. All right, here we go. 57 seconds left. Face-off is won by the Blue Jackets. They will send the puck all the way down the ice. That should go for icing as the Leafs get back first, and we will do it again in the Columbus zone as Coyle could not get there before the Leafs. Overtime is coming later than maybe a shootout, then who knows? I don't know. We'll see. But thank you all for being here, chatting it up. Go Leafs, go, says Rick Huell. Great to see you, Rick. Tavares, wow. 14 of 21 in the faceoff circle tonight. 67%. Let's go, Johnny T. Let's go. And a goal tonight? I love it. I love it. JT playing hard tonight for the Buds. Here is the shot from Riley. Goes wide. Robertson, Nylander chasing down after it. Nylander, Tavares, and Cowan on the same line now. They did not start this way, but I do like how this line has been playing. Here's Tavares, sends it back to Riley. That's broken up, and now squirts over to the point. Here's Riley again over his stick and out of the zone. The Leafs will have to regroup. 20 seconds left. Can they get another chance? 15 seconds to go. Columbus sends it up the ice. It's picked up by the Leafs in the neutral zone. Here's Scott Laughton. Toe drag. Loses the puck and picked up by Provorov of the Blue Jackets. He'll send it down the ice, and we are going to overtime. Again, ladies and gentlemen, yet again. There you go. Let us know who you think the winning goal is going to come from. Light Beam Dan says we want a game-winning goal from 88 in OT, please. So he's got Willie. Julia's got JT. Holy cow. Holy Mackinac, Julia. Who's going to get the Holy Mackinac for the Leafs here in overtime? Brandy again. We have overtime again. JT or Willie. You know what? I'm going to go with... I don't know. I have a weird feeling. I just have a weird feeling that it's going to be OEL. I'm going with OEL to get the winner here. So I should probably, as we got the vote on the poll here, will this game go to overtime? Yes, 74%. What do you think the score is going to be? I think it's going to be 3-2. I think it's going to be 3-2. Anybody else think it's going to be 3-2? I love it. I love it. Whiskers crossed here for any of them, Brandy. It doesn't matter. Let's just get it to be a Leafs player and a Leafs win. That's what matters, right? That's what matters. Alexander's fired up. Let's go. 3 is company. Most regular season OT goals in franchise history. Willie Nylander with 14. Austin Matthews with 14. And Mats Sundin with 14. So can Willie get number 15 tonight? We'll see. Yes or no? Whew. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready for a Leafs goal right here. Probably should just start recording from overtime here, eh? All right. Blue Jackets getting ready. Leafs getting ready. I have a feeling it's going to be the underdog going to slide it in. All right. Go Leafs, go Leafs, go. We are underway here in overtime. 3-on-3 overtime is the best. Leafs are 3-2 this season in overtime. Can they make it 4-2? Here is Jake McCabe. Goes back behind his own net, takes his time. Here he comes, up the ice, drops it back. And John Tavares skates it over the blue line with possession, taking his time, sends it back to Willie. Willie's got Riley trailing, switches with him, goes for the shot, sends it across the ice looking for Tavares. Can't connect. But the Leafs still have possession and will take it out of the neutral zone, out of the zone to regroup, but it's broken up there by the Jackets. 3-on-2 shot saved. Rebound, huge save by Joseph Woll. What a save. My goodness, what a save from Joseph Woll. And here comes Scott Laughton through the middle. His shot blocked by Morgan Riley. Riley's got possession of it, sends it off to Easton Cowan. He'll toe drag, sends it across. Oh, he had Laughton there, but Laughton couldn't get control of it to put it home. Here comes the Blue Jackets. Werenski gets it across the blue line, now spins back. Big shout out to the mods. Thank you, says James. I love it. Big shout outs to the mods. Much love, much appreciated. Here come the Leafs, broken up again. 3:41 left in overtime. And here comes Provorov for the Jackets. Here he is on the right far side. Circles, drops it back to the point. Johnson, shot, blocked, saved by Woll. Here's OEL. OEL sends it up to Easton Cowan. Cowan with speed. It's a 2-on-1 with Max Domi if he hurries. Cowan shot, and it's saved. He goes to get his own rebound. Sends it back towards the net. Looking for the trailer. Spins, gets hit. Spins it back yet again. Sends it out in front of the net, and it's broken up there by the Jackets. 3:04 to go in overtime. Here comes Provorov taking his time. 2:53 to go in the period. Come on, Leafs. Let's go. Let's get the win here halfway through overtime. Walking through the zone is Sillinger. His shot saved there by Woll. Sillinger back on the rebound. Picked up there by Willie. Sends it over to JT. JT with speed coming out of his own end. Sits it over to Nylander. Far side. Nylander into the middle. Passes. Show, what a chance there for John Tavares, and he can't put it home. He sends it out in front, across for Morgan Riley. Riley back to the point, and Willie Nylander will take it out past the blue line to regroup. Willie drops it off there for JT. Has it broken up by Sillinger and Coyle. Coyle sends it back to the goalie Greaves, and now drops it off for Matechuk. 2 minutes left in overtime. Here come the Blue Jackets in on the left side. Face-off circle, comes in, can't quite get the shot off on Woll. And now they will regroup as Zach Werenski regroups, drops it off for number 24, Matthew Olivier. And here come the Blue Jackets trying to end this one. Sends it back to Werenski at the point. He scoots in, shot, saved by Woll. Rebound to Michelli. Michelli takes it out of his own end. And here come the Leafs. Come on, buds, let's go. Let's get this win. Matthias Michelli as the Leafs go off for the change. Michelli just doing circles. Drops it back for OEL. 1:13 to go in overtime. Michelli has Domi as well as Robertson. Robertson with speed crosses the blue line. Past one defender. Spins back at the far circle. Back to the point for OEL. OEL over to Domi. Domi switches the point with OEL. Shot goes wide and grabbed there by Robertson. Robertson looks to send it back to Domi. He will. Domi had a cutting in OEL. His pass intercepted there by the Blue Jackets. And here they come. Shot to the right and up over the extended pad of Joseph Woll. And who else but Fantilli, the goal scorer earlier in the game, wins it for the Blue Jackets. And the streak will not become a streak. It was never a streak. I don't know why I even said that. But here we are, excited that the Leafs got a win against the Blues, and we lose the next one to the Blue Jackets tonight in overtime, 3-2. A tough way to lose in OT. But thank you to everybody who was hanging out with us tonight. We need you guys to hit that like button. Before you leave, smash that like button And we will see you on the next game, Saturday night against the Canadiens. Let's see if we can get a win. We really need to get a win against the Canadiens because I'll tell you, if we keep losing games like this, Leafs Nation, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. Big shout out to Brandy Gale. Thank you for the amazing support tonight, Brandy. Same to CK. Go Leafs, go. Go Canada, go. Cheers, insiders. Hey, there's I Can Prep Too with the super chat. I love it. Thank you, I Can Prep Too. Got to give that a heart there. Super chat. And, oh, what's this here? We got, my dad just went for tests and cancer cells were detected. Dropping in to tell the men in the chat, don't wait, check your prostate. Cheers, Prep. Appreciate that. Always got to keep it checked because you never know. I'm getting about that age myself. So, boy, here we go. But to your dad, good luck. I'm sure your dad is a fighter. A tough Canadian like you, Prep. So good luck to your dad's recovery there. I'm sure that he will do great. And thoughts and prayers to you, Prep, and your family. And thank you for the super chat. And that's right. Everybody, don't wait. Check your prostate. Because, yeah, I mean, all we're doing is watching the Leafs lose here. Man. All right. So that's that. On to the next. Julia D. No kidding. On to the next. We go. Better luck next time, says Alexander Skull and his brother David. Try again. We will try again. Thank you, Big Jam Roll, for being here. We'll see you soon. Soonie. Dang it. Wasn't our night. James Elliott, go Leafs, go. Thanks for being here. And all right, it's time to go. Andrew Parra, team is skating marathons. Yes. Yes, they are. Oh, man. All right, well, thank you all for being here. And we will see you real soon. Barbershop Window, Steffmanberg from Sweden, Richard Fewer, Jeremy Pridham, Diana Motomayor, Jansen Dennis. Thank you all for being here. Peace out. Big shout outs to I Can Prep Too and Brandy Gale for the amazing support tonight. We will see you on the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great night. Make sure to drop a like on our video at our sister channel, Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central. Man, oh man. Till Saturday, everybody. Cheers and go Leafs go. Have a great night, everybody.